At least one person is dead and 3 are missing following widespread flooding caused by torrential rain in eastern Australia. Nearly 50,000 people have been left stranded in New South Wales. More than 100 schools have been closed and thousands are without power.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. If you're just stepping out, it's a cool start to the day for many of us. There's also some mist and fog around, particularly so across English coastal counties where visibility is poor. But through the day, we will see sunny spells develop. There is a real difference in temperature at the moment from the north of the country to the south. So in the Highlands and Kimbrace, currently it's -2, touch of frost. Move down to the Isles of Scilly, St Mary's, 14 degrees, so a good 16 degrees. It's looking pretty nice for many of us today, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. Although we're starting off with a weak weather front, which is sinking south. Good morning, everybody. This morning, if you're just stepping out, it's a cool start to the day. This morning, look at this blue sky behind me. Some of us are starting off with some sunshine, as you can see in Jersey, but the cloud is sinking south. In the north of the country, in John O'Groats, we do have some showers. They'll be on and off as we go through the day.
Hi Nina. Well, for most of us it's another dry day with some sunshine out there. This is the picture in Bournemouth a little bit earlier on in the day. But of course, the bank holiday weekend looming and things are about to change. So yes, the weather is turning a bit more unsettled. Hi Nina. Well, let me take you to the view here in Newcastle, County Down in Northern Ireland. Some sunshine we saw earlier on in the day. And in fact, in Northern Ireland, it's officially been the sunniest spring on record. So between March and May 2025, we've already had 570 hours of sunshine across Northern Ireland. Still 9 days of spring to go. And this beats the previous sunniest spring, which many of us will remember, the sunny spring of 2020.
Hello there, good evening. We started bright. It was a misty beginning to the day at Bushy Park. Very atmospheric looking though. But yes, that cloud thickened and it felt quite cool underneath that cloud as well, didn't it? Now that's thanks to a fairly weak weather front that made its way across us. And temperatures are that bit higher than today. We had about 15 today. So we're talking tomorrow high teens or perhaps low 20s. But yes, I think a wet start on Saturday and then the potential for some further blustery showers at times through the bank holiday weekend.
Hi there, Sophie. Well, after a very warm, settled, sunny spring, there are signs from Mother Nature that things are changing. Yes, we had thunderstorms yesterday, a lot of clouds sinking its way south today.
I was walking around the garden this morning and my strawberry plants are looking quite happy at the moment because there's finally been a bit of rain. I suppose the question is there more to come?
It's been perfect, hasn't it? A lot of sunshine, very light wind, so there's quite a lot in the garden that's pretty happy at the moment. But we are desperate for some rain. It's on its way as well, so you won't need to water the garden this weekend. But it's not going to be a complete washout this bank holiday. Just look at first thing this morning. If you were up early enough, it was absolutely glorious. But by 10 o'clock, the cloud arrived. And just take a look at the Queen Victoria Memorial outside Buckingham Palace, some threatening looking skies. We didn't see that much in the way of rain, but that cloud continues to move its way steadily south and west.
Hello. Most of us have had a largely dry day today, but the temperature has been dropping down as we've seen cooler air moving in.
Joe is in Kirkstall Abbey in Leeds. And Joe, some even colder temperatures ahead, unfortunately, for bank holiday weekend.
It's certainly going to be freshening up and turning quite changeable just in time for the bank holiday weekend. Absolutely beautiful here at Kirkstall Abbey in Leeds this evening, and for many parts of the UK today, no rain at all to report. Temperatures peaking in Plymouth around lunchtime at around 21 degrees, feeling very pleasant, but some really useful rain as we end this week for gardeners, growers and other industries. We certainly need some rain after the very dry conditions we've been experiencing. It just so happens it coincides with the bank holiday weekend, but the real feature of the weather, certainly as we go into tonight, will be the real contrast in temperatures we are going to see. Daytime values today of 21 degrees, but overnight tonight, if you take a look at these rural minimums, it is going to dip down to freezing quite widely for England and Wales, a grass and air frost to come, and for sheltered glens of Scotland, potentially down to around -4 or -5 tonight. So scraping of windscreens in the morning quite widely. It's not unheard of at this time of year, but is rather unusual this late in the season. Now, pressure-wise, things are changing as well as we approach the end of the week. High pressure has dominated for what seems like an eternity, but low pressure will replace it as we head towards the weekend. And that will serve to drive quite a few fronts in across the UK over Saturday, Sunday and Monday. It won't be a complete washout, but it's likely we will see some rather heavy, blustery showers on all 3 days, some sunshine as well, and temperatures perhaps a little fresher than we've been experiencing lately. Now, we have another largely fine day to come across the UK tomorrow, lots of sunshine to look forward to and temperatures rising to around 21 or 22 degrees. After that, turning distinctly more changeable, an unsettled weekend ahead with blustery showers and at times some rather windy conditions across the UK. So an unusually frosty night ahead. It's hard to believe with this beautiful sunshine, but it is going to be quite chilly. So gardeners and growers, protect your delicate plants. It could get down below freezing, particularly away from towns.